It's Friday night, live from Nick's Garage, here in Laval, Quebec, Canada. Anyways, I want to welcome you guys. We're right here in my shop. I just want to go through what I've working with today, or should I say during the week, with a few projects to work on. For example, I wanted to tell you guys about this A1269 Road 6-barrel 440 that I've taken apart the engine, and we were looking for a vibration that he had. But Tim sent me an email stating me that, says, Nick, you know what? I had this engine built 9-10 years ago, and I wasn't happy with it. First of all, it's got vibrations, and it's leaking oil at the rear seal, at the valve cover. And he's telling me, Nick, take it apart, go through the whole thing. So eventually, here's the car. We got the engine out, and yes, I did find a few mistakes with it. First of all, the engine's been rebuilt, but it's got the same pistons, a standard bore. It's got the original connector rods, which are not a 6-pack rods back in '69. I did not find out what the problem was with the vibration because he had factory pistons, factory rods, factory crank, and he had a flywheel with some holes drilled in. Was the weight removed to balance the flywheel individually, or was it because to do something with the engine? But it doesn't matter. We tore it all down, and the thing is, when I start putting new pistons and better connector rods in this thing, it's going to be all united and balanced as one unit. So, Devin, take care.
All right, Devin, have a good week.
Have a good weekend, Devin. Take care. So we've been taking apart this engine today, and we're going to be working on the transmission in the future. But right now, I just wanted to go into details with this. Sure, there's a lot of things on this. You know what? What surprised me the most is this is a basic stock engine. He's got top dollar rockers. I don't know for what reason. You know, it's not zero decked. It's got no porting on the cylinder heads. It's just a basic engine. And this gentleman, Tim, had this, well, like you told me, Nick, there's some things on the engine that shouldn't even be there. And he's right, he's correct. Look, for example, this big fuel pump with a regulator. For what reason, I don't know. I believe this is an 8-pound fuel pump. You don't need this. Then you got this humongous 3/8 fuel line. Looks like it's custom made. I don't think it's correct. There's a lot of little detail that wasn't correct. A lot of different bolts, a lot of different valve cover screws were all different. He had studs on the intake manifold to the cylinder head, bolted down. There was no gasket between the paper gasket, between the intake gasket, baffle intake gasket, and the intake manifold on aluminum, which it should be. And what else have I found out? He had ARP bolts. You know, some people, you want to build an engine, like a lot of people, you know, Nick, can you build me a simple 440? For example, like this one here, that's ARP head bolts, ARP main cap bolts. Why? I do not know. Heavy duty rockers. Why? I don't know.
And the push rods.
And the push rods. But the major problem, one of the major problems I found with this motor is I found the push rods were way too long. You're going to find that up in an upcoming...
Wasn't it? Too short?
Yeah, they were too short. Is that what I said?
You said too long.
Oh, I'm sorry. The push rods were a 1/4 inch to 3/8 too short. For some reason, I don't know why. Let me just give you an example. We took them off. If you look here, look, this is when they're tight up, and look how tight they are. Look, this is tight. Look at this. There's only a few threads holding it in place. That is incorrect. So it's only got like 2 threads holding it to lock it, which is incorrect because the push rods were too short. And he even had lash caps, which would help it, like lengthen or cheating in a way to lengthen the push rod, which did not help in this case. But anyways, our job is to fix it the way he wants it. And now he's telling me, Nick, you take it all apart, go through the whole engine, and he wants 400 plus horsepower. So we're gonna work on the same 906 cast iron heads, pour them out with the exhaust manifolds, with the factory 6-pack, and plus, let's get it up to 400 plus horsepower. I'm sure we can do it. And at the same time, he wants me to also do take apart the gearbox, look at it, check the synchronizers, change all the seals. We're gonna go through step by step.
I gotta take a quick look at that 6-pack because I like them
Sure.
so much.
It's right there.
Look at that thing.
There's the 3 carburetors.
What a beaut.
And here's the intake manifold, which is a factory intake manifold. You guys would take a look here. It's made by Edelbrock for Chrysler with the Chrysler part number. That's the way they were issued back in 1969.5 to Chrysler. Cool. Yes, we found a lot of little things wrong with this motor, but it doesn't matter. You guys will see it up in an upcoming video. But in the meantime, my job is to take it apart and start working on it. Don't forget, winters are here now. We have a few projects to get together, and this is one of them. And at the same time, we've been working on the Joe's 70 Cornet RT convertible. We had a list with a lot of little details. We went through a lot of little items, and I've ordered a lot of little pieces with Joe and Serge, who's the guy who supplies most of my parts. So slowly but surely, we're getting it done. So by next week, hopefully, we have all the pieces, so we can have it delivered to the customer. And then we have the GTX. We had the carburetors. I'm just waiting for the carburetor right now, but this carburetor was sent out to get detailed, which hopefully comes in next week, because right now I just got it running with the my carburetor from a Kawasaki, which my car is in storage, so I can't put it on my car yet. So I decided to put it on his car just to get it going for today, because I wanted to move the car a few times, and it is the same carburetor, except his is an automatic car, mine's a 4-speed car. Different carburetor numbers, but they're the same exact carburetors in every way you look at it. And because the streets are wet with some salt, I do not wish to drive it today outside.
Sorry, fellas.
Sorry, you guys, I have it ready. I got everything fixed for him. He wanted it tack. And the pedals, we were supposed to install the pedal to the floor pan with the pedals on the left side for Drew, but we didn't because Drew has to sit in the car and have to be comfortable where this pedal is going to be located. So for that reason, he gave me a call. He says, Nick, have the kit, put it in the back seat, in the box, don't install it, let me find out where I want it exactly, so it's going to get done in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Just a couple of bolts, right?
Yeah, just a couple of bolts, but he'll do it. I got the kit, it's all ready for him, it's in the back seat, and he'll get it done when it gets down there. Besides that, I've driven the car a couple of times, but just for a little bit before we got anything on camera. But the thing is, I just wanted to get a few things done on it before. I need to wash it. I need to get the carburetor back, get it out, and then I want to tune it with this carburetor. After all, it is a beautiful car, isn't it, you guys?
It certainly is, sir.
Sure is. Then, I wanted to mention a 68 Cougar that came into my shop. This car is bought by an original owner back at 68, 1 year before he got married. So when he was engaged, he bought it in 68, brand new, and we picked it up a few days ago, and it was in 19 years in storage in a garage. So now the daughter was interested in driving it, but of course it's not safe to drive it because everything's gone dry, the tires are finished, hoses have to be replaced, the radiator is dry, the carburetor is dry, the fuel tank, and so forth. But we went through the car, but I noticed it needs more work than they expected. For example, we need floor pans, we need frame rails. I've been banging or tapping on it, but it doesn't look so hot. So I'm hoping for the client to come in tomorrow so we can go through it and see what he really wants to do with it. I've noticed these frame rails are very weak. The floor pan on this side, and the frame rails where the shackles go up for the springs. And I don't know how much he wants to spend on it, I don't know. Manny, what do you think of this car, sir?
Nick, I love the car. Cougars, you know what? They're really like well-dressed Mustangs.
I know
the rust on the bottom, it just hurts.
The reason I'm asking you is because I know you're a Ford guy. So
it's a nice car. The problem is it's value. You know, it's like they don't hold value like a Mustang. These things, if you look at them on Haggerty,
yes,
they have the Haggerty like it's a 10 grand car when it's rough, but not rough like this.
Okay.
But it's like 20, 30 grand if, and they're selling for 30 like, like at auction.
And it's a shame because Footy bought this car brand new.
That's what hurts, man. It's like the guy had the car from brand new, May 1st,
True.
1968.
That's right.
But the corrosion, it's like if he doesn't want to fight this, it's a shame to see this car go.
I know. You know what? When he comes in tomorrow, we're going to go into details with him. Because, you know, I was hoping that it was just needing rubber hoses, brakes, calipers, master cylinder, brake booster.
Brake hoses, suspension.
That's right.
You know, all the parts that are like, that wear out, that break, that rot. But this kind of rot.
You know what this car is good for?
No.
A guy like me.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Just like we're doing on the Eugene's Charger. Dip it and build. Let's go.
I'm afraid if we did this car, maybe not much of it
comes
left. Yeah.
Just
But
next
then-
to the seats.
And then,
The good thing is, you know, most of it is still here.
so in other words, the powertrain, the undercarriage, just like a Mustang.
Yes, exactly.
Look at that. First generation, am I correct?
That's right. The
First
very
generation Mustang. But it's a shame, you know, it is a 390 big block GT automatic Cougar, and you know, you don't see many of them around. They're very rare. This is one locally here from Montreal, and I don't know what to say. It's a shame.
It's a shame. Let's see what the owner wants to do. Maybe he has the passion to keep the car going.
But let me, you know what? Yeah, you're right. But you know what really freaks me out? Those tires right there. Look at
Holy cow!
that. Look at this.
Talk about blistered.
You're talking about peeling tires? This is what you call peeling tires. Take a good look.
Delamination, actually.
Is that a recap to you?
No, it's a delaminated tire. When they make the tire, they make it in
Layers.
In layers.
That's right.
What happens is when these tires get old,
Yeah.
and they're deflated, inflated, deflated,
They
inflated.
fall apart.
They come apart like this.
That's a shame.
I've only seen it a couple of times, but this is typical. And usually, humid, sun, the car did not have a nice life.
No.
But
And
that little badge survived.
I love that badge, GT. It even has the original 390 motor with the chrome valve covers and the original chrome
Yeah.
air cleaner without the snorkels.
I hate to interrupt you guys, but we just got some breaking news.
What's that?
News.
Don Lenny gave us a beautiful $5 donation and wanted to let you know that he's officially retired as of 11/25. Can't wait for the
Okay.
border to open so he can come and visit.
Congratulations.
Congrats,
Well done.
Don.
And
Congrats.
thank you for the donation.
And thank you for the donation. Thank you, Don.
Thank you, Don. Happy retirement.
Wow. When do I get to retire?
Never, never.
These cars keep coming in. I can't retire.
Somebody's got to save
Well,
it.
you know what about this car?
What?
It might be rough and all that, but at least it was driven and not kept in it. Oh, it has 4 kilometers on the, like, at least it was used.
They enjoyed
Yes.
it. They went
And
on
this-
some long trips, eh?
And
This guy used to street race. The daughter used to street
yeah,
race.
that's right. And this car's been driven to Vancouver and back and to Florida and back.
It's been all over this continent.
That's what Forty said to me, so I believe him.
It's rough, but it has character. I really like it.
To me, every car has character. I've always said that.
Yep.
This is, look at that, look at that. By the way, and this one also has a sequential flasher.
That's right.
Beautiful, that's a beautiful setup.
Yeah,
I
Thunderbird
really like
had it, the Cougar got it, and the Shelby got it. So Ford knew they had something good going.
I really like it a lot.
You
I
do,
think
right?
it's cool.
You know, matter of fact, a few people came into my shop this week and they all saw this car and they said, you know what? That is strange, but that is beautiful.
Got character.
It's got character, that's right.
Stay tuned to the channel and subscribe for an upcoming video on the rescue of this car when Nick pulled it out of the garage.
There you go, you guys. Got it from George. Oh, that's good. That was something to pull out of the garage. But we managed. Hey, Manny,
Oh,
it
absolutely.
was not an easy task, but we got it out. Sitting on layers of bricks.
That's right.
Wow, was a job, but we got it out.
It
We
was,
got it.
guys, you have to see the pictures. George took the pictures before that car was moved, and let me tell you, there was a lot of stuff under the car, on top of the car, behind the car,
Oh.
everywhere.
Yeah.
They got more garage space now.
Now they got more,
That's
yeah.
true.
I think it's cool that cars like that are still out there. You think, oh, another barn find. There's going to be no more eventually, but there's always another
know
one,
what?
and they just keep coming and coming and coming.
This car came to a surprise to me. And they were telling me, Nick, it's in the center of the city of Montreal, sat for 19 years. And a few days later, we went and picked it up and brought it here. So we're gonna go through the car and I wanna see what the car needs, but it needs more work than I expected. So I'm just waiting for the client to come into the shop and then go into details how far he wants to go with this car. Oh, wow. It's a shame, I don't wanna scrap it.
No,
I don't wanna, just like that Fury 3 we have out in the back. It's a good car, and that's a solid car. And you want me to throw that away? Ain't gonna throw that away, no way. It's a good car. So there it is. And then we had working on the GTX. The Cougar, we're waiting upon my client. We're still working on the Dodge Cornet RT.
That's going to be Monday's video, everybody. A good look at this car.
Yeah, on Monday, you guys are gonna see the little details that we have to go through this car to make it perfect. After all, it is a beautiful matching number 4-speed Cornet RT 1970 with a ram mirror system, matching motor, tranny, and differential. Let me just open it up. Okay, let me see. How did I open this last time?
There she is.
This is, look at the ram mirror system on this car.
Well, that's cool.
That is cool, isn't it? Look how many pieces just to make it a cold air package. Or I believe it's called a ram charger. We also ordered the decal.
Comes in the scoop.
Yep, and it's a cold air package, ram air.
Through this
Look,
crazy thing.
with the seal goes over here, and it's
Never
on.
seen that before.
Never
I've
seen that before.
Model cars like that, but I've never seen a real one. up
With
close.
Chrysler, you can expect anything.
And this is another one that sat for 2 decades in the junkyard.
Oh, this was found in a boneyard in the state of New York, and there was a bus sitting in the yard, and this car was in that bus.
Oh my God.
And my client, of course, eventually saw it, and he bought it, and he brought it here. He brought it here. We did the motor, was it 3 years ago?
Yep. Already.
We built it, yeah, it's built. The motor's running fine. It's just that it's here now to get all the fine little details because this car deserves the best. And it's, you know, one of 16 cars with a 440 Magnum 4-speed convertible. So there's only 16 units of that made. How many are left? I do not
So
know.
I'll probably never see another one.
Well, probably not.
Get a good look.
And this is a twin. This engine 440 Magnum is a twin of my Kawasaki 440, which is sitting right there, which I did not have a chance to build yet. It's right here. I wanted to get it done, but right now I'm working on the A12. I'm working on all the little details on the Cornet. GTX is just waiting for the carburetor, then have the car delivered down to Tulsa to Drew, so he can have his car back. I'm working on the 440 that belongs to Sebastien. Then I got the other 340, well actually it's a 360 stroker. Then I've got the 454. And if someone's asking how come they're not covered with plastic bags, the reason is I'm putting a video, or when I do pictures, I uncover so you viewers can see what I've got here. There you have it. Because I read some comments, some people were saying that, hey Nick, why don't you cover the engines? I do, but right now, I'm not gonna cover them. I want you viewers to look at them the way they are.
Do you want to give us 2 minutes on each engine? Just a quick look over?
This one here is a 440 that this is the one that came from Sebastien with the lime green Challenger when the elder blockheads, when one of the valves dropped and damaged the block and had 2 major cracks in the cylinder. So we replaced the block, we're putting new pistons, and we located, we located another block, so we're putting it together. We zero-decked it, we went 30 over because we found the block as a standard bore, and we're ready to assemble it. Now the only thing is I've sent out the aluminum head to have the chamber fixed because it was all bashed up with the valve that was loose. This one here is a 360, which is stroked out to a 426. So we just changed the pistons for more compression. That's the only reason it's here for. So once I got the intake to put back on, it's ready for the dyno. This one here, I'm waiting for the cylinder head. This one is just to finish off. I'm not in a rush. This is, like I said, they're all winter projects. And this one here belongs to Felix, 72 Nova, big block 454. And this one here, we're looking for over 500 horsepower as a simple driver in his Nova. And this one here is another engine. It's top secret. I cannot say.
All right, guys.
Oliver, take care. Thanks. Thank you for
easy,
coming
Ollie.
by.
Have a good weekend, man.
You too, guys.
And also I have a 71 GTX 440. It's from Staten Island. It belongs to John. It's a beautiful car. I ordered he's got a broken motor support, so I ordered I ordered a whole bunch of Schumacher motor supports that go on the driver's side because I don't put them both, you don't need to. This one is broken on the driver's side, so I ordered that. I also ordered a torque converter because this torque converter, the teeth are kind of worn out. And then I want to get that done. Then I wanted to know if I'm going to do anything with the noisy pistons because it sounds like a diesel. Not that I want to do anything major with it. I just don't want to find because it's a stroked out. It's a 520 cubic inch. And I want to make sure that if I take it apart the engine, I do not wish to put back new pistons and then have the same noise. So I'll do my homework on that, and I'm not so sure. So before we go there, we're going to see. But if you guys look at this car, this is one beautiful 71 GTX.
Gotta love that nose, eh? Nick?
Yeah, this is a beautiful, beautiful car. Also another 440 big block wedge. I got 440s and 3 this year. They don't stop.
I'm crazy about that bumper.
Yeah, I love this wraparound bumper, just like a 70 Charger. Then I have another one here, 383. This one belongs to Donal, 1970 Dodge Charger 500. I said Charger 500, 1970. It's not unique just like Eugene's 69 Charger. This one has a regular back window just like an RT, but they called it a 500. This is a 3.3. All we're doing is a refresh on this one. Nothing special. just a refresh. And then once it's installed back in the car, and again, he wants everything all detailed inside the engine compartment.
I didn't realize there was a less special 500 that came after Eugene.
Yeah, they made a few Charger 500s in 1970, but this doesn't have the slope window it has, just like Eugene's car. Eugene's is unique for that. But in 70, they kept the same window in the back, just like an RT or just like a regular Charger.
Interesting.
I also have the 3D3 for Lucas. Lucas, if you're watching, don't worry, I'm gonna get onto your engine. First of all, get well, and don't worry about your motor. It's right here, it's in a safe place. I will take it apart, and if I do, I will put it on video. So stay tuned for that in the future. But right now, let me just catch up on a few engines I'm doing.
We're keeping her warm.
Yeah. And I wanted to go into some details now with Eugene. Eugene, if you're watching, I wanted to show you that some of the parts I've got back from powder coating. The front strut rods, U-bolts, the front spindles, the brackets, upper control arm, the front drums. I have located a carburetor for you. I've sent it out to Oshawa, Ontario. Cortis. I sent it out to Cortis, Ontario for Don Orkey to restore the carburetor for you for 69 matching number, for automatic, non-AC. I also had your radiator recore, which is the original radiator to your car. Factory was a 2-core. Right now, this is made into a 3-core. So that's done. I received that. I've also kept your original chrome tips. These are original genuine piece because even in reproduction, you don't find the holes here to drain the water. These are nice thick pieces. I know they belong to a Plymouth Roadrunner, but your car, maybe it's because it's a Charger 500, or maybe they ran out of these chrome tips on the assembly line, I'm not so sure. But with your permission, I want to get these things re-chrome and put them back on your car the way you bought it.
Sweet. That close up on some of these bits.
Look at that. And you know what? They're solid, eh? They're solid, let me tell you. Strange, eh? Plymouth tips on a Charger 500 69.
I still like them.
I love them. These springs, I'm going to have them re-arc piece by piece. I'm not there yet. I also want to say we have located an air cleaner for you right here. It's wrinkle black, 69 unit.
It's gorgeous.
The only thing I'm having a hard time finding right now is the pie plate that writes 440 Magnum, which I've checked with a few places, and so far, nobody has one. But we're going to keep trying. I also got the steering box back, right over here. It's the same one. They coded to your car. We had it overhauled. We had it cleaned. And we also had it tested, and it should work. I also have the power steering pump sent out. That's going to be coming in very soon. And, you know, piece by piece, they're coming in. I'm trying to get your car out by summer. I'm doing my best. I got the jack assembly here too, a few pieces, all these little details. And you know, I've got pieces here, I got pieces there, I got pieces upstairs that I need to restore. I've got the car working on with Roger. We had the interior of the car painted yellow. I've also sent you a sample of the paint. It's coming. You should have it any day now.
Nick, there's one car that's in the shop that I know it's not exactly a muscle car, but
No.
I know some people have noticed it.
Yes, if you're talking about the truck behind me, it's a 1970 D200, 4-door, 4x4, manual transmission. It's here for a clutch job. We have the clutch put in, and we're hoping tomorrow to put back the gearbox. So Lucas, this is your field. I'm sure you're looking at it. This is one big heavy truck. It's not a muscle car. I know it's an old Dodge, but you know, this client of mine has a few cars. I couldn't say no to him, and we're working on it. So hopefully it'll be done by next week.
Gotta say thank you very much to our good friend Von Bogroff with another very generous donation. Thanks for checking in.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Again, he's every week, I believe. Thank you
Seems like
very
he's always there. We love him.
Well, I love you guys, man. I love you.
We got
Thank
the
you.
best viewers.
Yep. Manny, when are we gonna ever get that chance to work on my 440?
Soon?
Soon, eh? But you know what? I got Manny who's gonna help me. We worked on a few nights ago on the new machine here that we have set up. Here, you guys want to take a look? Come.
What you got back there, Nick?
It's right here. This is a machine that cleans up and puts multi-angle seats into a cylinder head, aluminum or cast iron or whatever. So we just bought it a few weeks ago. We're setting it up. We took it a few courses. Manny took some learning.
I had fixed a few machines.
Yeah, Vasily was working on it. You were working on it. We have a couple of scrap heads we've been practicing on. So we want to do this in-house, and we're doing pretty good with it. We tried a few of them, not on this head. We tried a few on another head. I don't know where it is. But anyways, question is, we do this because we wanted to do, we do our own porting in the shop. I have a set of heads that I want to port out over there. It's a 452 castings, which Manny, you can help me with that?
Absolutely.
Then after that, when the porting is done, we're going to do the multi-angle valve job. Then we're going to put it on our flow bench and test them, see how much we get. Because this is going to be our test motor number 2, 440. So it's another motor I have in the shop. It's only for testing. We want to make way over 400 horsepower with the cast iron heads on pump gas. And if we're going to have enough vacuum for power brakes, I do not know yet because it's coming to a point I don't really care about power brakes at the moment. I just want to make a lot of horsepower with this 440 with the cast iron heads.
That's always a good thing. Horsepower
That's right.
is our friend.
Yes, with a Performer RPM intake 4-barrel setup.
Well, the truth is, you got the machine because often enough we end up with heads that need to be rebuilt.
All the time, every
And
job.
To send them out and wait for somebody to work on them. Yes, there are very skilled technicians around here. God bless them. Renee is one of them. When it comes to cutting the seat the way we need it in order to get the vehicle up and running again, he can do it. But to run out, to get it to him and get it back, just so we can get the engine to run, it's a lot of wasted time.
And the best part of it, when we were working on it the other day with Vasily, it's like art. You work on it like when I was working on it, going up and down with the thing. It's like art. You have to have the passion to love doing this. And you know, you take something that's dirty, crusty, rusted. The seat is so mangled up.
Pitted that you can't really.
And it's pitted, and then you just put it through with your cutter, and it becomes all like brand new. That's something nice.
It's
and you know,
newborn.
it is. That's right.
Just want to pipe in here with a thank you for Frank Moore for his generous donation. Thank you, Frank.
Frank, thank you very much.
Not
Thank
even
you,
a
Frank.
question. Feel free to include a question when you have a donation, but Frank just said nothing.
If you guys have a question, we're gonna get back there in a little while.
We'll answer what we can.
And I'm sure maybe someone is asking, what's that car underneath the cover up there? That is, it's a Tribute 69 Camaro Yenko with a big block. And someone made a comment the other day, if it's so good and runs good, why is it here? I'm not gonna say, because I spoke to my client yesterday. He says we'll give out the word later. At the meantime, I have it parked here. I don't want to say what it's for because I always follow the rules of my clients. And I don't want to say anything about it. But when the time comes, he told me, Nick, when the time is right, you're going to say why this car is really here.
I love a mystery.
That's
Stay
right.
tuned,
So,
subscribe. And
so stay tuned,
be
you guys.
patient.
Subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. In the future, you're going to see why this car is here.
Nice.
It's covered, but it's we made a road test on it last week. I don't know, was it Monday's video?
That's right.
On our latest video, that was the one I was driving. Beautiful car, beautiful ride, 4-speed, and it's a big block. And he just wants to replace the decals. He's got a few little things, but I don't want to go into details. We're going to find out when the time is right.
And we got another generous donation coming in. Let me just, whoop, I've lost it now. Where did it go? Melissa, help. Somebody was asking about Lunar's 318 when it was going to return.
Yes, he's got it on a pallet. He's got it on a pallet, and I think Harry's going to have it shipped over here so we can put it on the dynamometer. I do not know when. Brian did call me up. He says, Nick, is it okay if I send it up there? Because, you know, he doesn't want to wait for the border to open up because we don't know when it's going to open up. He cannot go through the border because there was a lot of red tape when he did last time. So we're going to have it shipped up here in a pallet. And, of course, we're going to put it on video for everybody to see because a lot of people are commenting what's happening with the 318 from Lunar Outlaws.
There you go. It was John Wilburn who asked that question. Thank you,
John,
John.
there you go, John. So it's not here yet. When it does come, we will put it on. Again, it's not a rush job. It's going to come here. Won't be no stress. We're going to put on the dynamometer, and I want to go through details on it. It's not going to be a job like last time where Brian came in the same day and went out the same day. So we're going to do our best on it. I want to help him out on that. Maybe there you go.
Thank you so much.
What else have we done this week? We've done, well, didn't work on this one. This one I've ordered some pieces. I worked on the Cornet, the GTX, the Cougar I'm waiting on. I did the clutch. I already put the clutch on the truck, but I didn't put the gearbox back on. I am working on the 3 engines in the engine room. And there's a few more. Sorry?
Quiet week.
Well, you know, there's a few other engines coming in right now, but
It's all good, man.
it's all
Speaking
good.
of quiet, we haven't heard any engines today. Is there anything you can start for the folks?
No, let me see, what can I start? The only thing I can start is the Cornet.
Did you see the power windows on this thing?
Yes, this car is power windows.
That's gorgeous.
Look at that. This is a beautiful car. 71 GTX with power windows.
And a bench.
Yes, and it's a beautiful bench. I love the armrest. I love it. And another big block Mopar.
Cornet.
And we have another motor here. Oh, here's another 440. This one belongs to Eugene. So I'm gonna have to work on this very soon. I've got the crank, the pistons, the connector rods. Anyway, slowly but surely it's gonna get done. Then I got this 340, which I got the block stand out to get balanced, decked, also bored out. It belongs to Rob from London, Ontario. So that's gonna be coming up next week. So there's gonna be a few engines coming around next week to continue working on.
There's always something happening.
There's always something happening here on X Garage.
Stay tuned. Subscribe. It's free.
And then I also have Eugene's automatic transmission, which we're gonna take apart in-house and build it. Another one. And this is also matching transmission to the car.
All matching. And look at
All
this
matching.
crazy transmission we got over here.
This is a big, heavy cast iron transmission. I believe it's a 4-speed. It belongs to this Dodge D200, 1970.
Big old tranny.
You know, I figured it might be an 18 spline, but it's a 23 spline. I really thought it would be an 18 spline.
Reduction.
Yeah.
Oh boy, another beautiful donation, Nick.
Sorry?
Another donation.
Who?
This time we're from our good friend Miller.
Miller, thank you.
Miller.
He says he'd do the dirty work for free if he worked there. Great atmosphere.
Thank you, Miller.
Thank you very much.
We
Thank you.
appreciate you. Thank you.
And the 812 car, just to that, we're talking about transmissions. We pulled out the engine, and yes, that 812 car does have an 18 spline transmission output shaft. That is unique.
People are
18
interested
spline.
in this one.
How did this thing sneak in here?
What's that?
That come and see this. This is rare.
This is
Gaetan. This Gaetan bought this Gaetan. This is a 19. I brought it up to him. I mentioned your name because you like turbos. This is a 1976 Buick 3.8 turbocharged motor. He bought it. I don't know where he bought it from. It's from a boneyard because at home he has a 1976 Buick Free Spirit. And he said that a few of these models came rare with the turbo engine. Meanwhile, his is a regular V6 non-turbo engine. He was telling me, maybe we'll build this one, put it in the car. But anyways, that's another thing in the future, which I do not know yet.
That's interesting.
But it's in rough shape. It's here. I just put on an engine stand. It is a 4-barrel Rochester, turbocharged.
Yeah, a draw-through turbo.
That's right.
They didn't last long with the carburetor shoving fuel through them, but
You know, I'm going to say something. I remember working for Buick in 1976, and this is one of the first things I started working on because they had dished cast aluminum pistons that when the knock sensor didn't back up the timing when you accelerated, or should I say when you was on the load, it would put a hole through the piston. You know how many of those pistons I've changed for a Buick back then at the dealer?
more than 12?
I did it for 76, 77, 78 on the Buick LeSabres. Oh, quite a few.
I could imagine.
And the first thing I had to keep changing was the knock sensor because they were defective or something. Didn't retard the timing on their full acceleration or full load. And that's what happens.
What a beast. So this
Yep.
is pre-intercooler.
Pre-intercooler, pre-fuel injection.
Holy smoke.
It's old school.
This is really old school.
Gotta be what?
Take a look at the fan.
Late 70s, early 80s?
That's right. It's got the computer there for the ignition, I
Yeah,
believe.
that's it.
HEI. Check out the air cleaner. Check out that air cleaner. It goes right here. It goes like so, like that. And it's on the, something like that. There it is. That's the way it was when I used to work on these motors.
That's right.
It looks like it's supposed to go underwater or something with all that.
Well,
coatings on
and
it.
you know it's nice when it's nice and red, the air cleaner. I like that. But you know what? This belongs to Gaetan. We don't know what we're going to do with it yet. And I remember these, brings me back memories back at the dealer when I used to work.
Man.
What are the odds of that being an original surviving turbo?
Well, it probably
Well,
is.
the wastegate still works. I was checking it before, so.
There you go.
I thought turbos just sort of blew up every year as a matter of course.
Well, you know,
Back then, they used to, because like I described before, the carburetor feeds fuel right through the turbo vanes. But as the years progressed and fuel injection came along, they put the injectors after it, which allows the turbo to last much longer. But back in these days, man, all the turbo cars back then suffered from turbo failure, basically. Seals would just come apart.
I was just about to say high maintenance, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I just got to say hello for Gurney Eagle Falcon, who just dropped us 20 Australian dollars and said, "Good morning, guys. Have a
Gurney, thank
coffee
you
on
very
us."
much.
Good morning,
Gurney, good morning, and thank you very much, Gurney.
Thank you, Bernie.
Okay, there you go. That's a little V6 turbo. Am I going to do anything with it?
We'll
I
see.
doubt it very much. Then I got to put these 4 drums. I got to put these 4 drums on the lathe, which I have a prehistoric lathe. One of the first equipment I bought for the shop, which is right there. Look at that. This is it. This is the lathe that refaces the disc brakes and the drums. So, no, you know what? A lot of people don't have them. A lot of auto parts used to have these machines. But you know what? I've always kept them. And I always have old school cars that come in here with the old drums and discs. And these machines work perfect.
There's the teeth.
Oh, yeah.
So you could save a drum.
Oh, yeah. I got, right now I've got,
My gear's falling apart as we talk here.
I got the 4 drums to reface for Eugene on his Charger 69.
Wow, look at all that mess.
Yeah. But you know what? I love it. It's an old school machine. It works for me. It works fine. I can't argue. So I keep it. It cost me a fortune when I bought it then, and I still use it right here. This is a perfect example right here.
Do you remember what year you bought it, Nick?
1985.
Wow.
That's when we first opened up the first store. 1985. And look what I got this in a few hours ago. The air cleaner for Eugene. I just want to get that pipe plate, 440 Magnum. Oh, it's going to be awesome. But you know what? I forgot to ask Eugene if he wants the original valve covers. I know somebody who has a set. We got the radiator. I got the carburetor. I got the air cleaner. I got the power steering pump coming in. I got the steering box. I got to start doing all the bushings. Set them up with all the studs. I got the differential to put together. Send that out. They're done.
Those are still solid after all these years.
That's right. And I got Robert coming in tomorrow to help me with a few more details on the Cornet RT. So we're doing pretty good.
I should say so.
Yeah, we're
You got a
doing
heck of
good.
a place here, Nick. I know for you this is just your regular place of work, but I think Manny and I can agree that it's a lot more than that. It's a very special place you've got going here.
It is a very special place, but you know what? You know, people say it's a dream garage. Sure it is. You know, I get the opportunity to drive all kinds of different muscle cars. Customers give me permission, if they do, which they do, take it, put them to the pace or drive them around, whatever they wish. Some cars will say whatever I need to say. Some people tell me, Nick, you can say this, but don't say that, or don't show this. It's always up to the discretion of the customer.
Absolutely.
That's right.
But just you know.
Oh, I wanted to show this. Come here. If Tim is watching, Tim, I wanted to show him this. This was not working. We took out the cylinders. We used the same key. Here you go. Look at this, on both doors. Neither door was working. Check this out. There you go. Locked.
That
Unlocked.
could come in handy.
There you go. So there you go. I just wanted to show you that we did that. Oh, another thing. Come.
We also yanked the engine out, but
Look at the speaker. I had this speaker. Here, we installed the radio. I had the radio repaired. Actually, they took it apart and cleaned out a lot of dust in the radio. This is the original speaker that we took out. I'm trying to find another speaker like this. If anybody out there knows where I could pick up a few of them, which I'd like to buy one for Eugene for his charger.
let's give them a close look. So they
Okay,
can-
this is the one I took out from the car.
There's the part number for everybody. Get hunting.
Yes, you guys find a speaker of that, please make a comment or email me. I'd like to buy it. And this is what I found temporarily to put into the car. I found a new one. It's a Jobber Auto Parts. It's the last one that I found because I wanted to buy a few of them. And here it is. I put on the brace and it's ready for installation tomorrow. There's always one item for, like I said, every car comes in with a list. Radio, cylinders for the door, engine, transmission, every little detail. So the list goes on and on and on. And at the same time, we're going to do some detail work here because there's, like I said before, there's a lot of little things that don't belong to this car. But
Just
we're going to do the
a
best.
little quick business here, Nick. Don't forget to subscribe, everybody, because
Yeah.
on Monday morning you're going to see that car there
Yes,
get looked at by Nick in full detail.
that's right.
And in upcoming weeks, you're going to see this car here as it has its engine disassembled and removed.
So you guys, don't forget, please subscribe and share it and tell everybody else to subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. It's free, man.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, please. I appreciate it too. Let me tell you.
And while you're at it, go and subscribe to all our good friends like Lunar Outlaw,
That's right. Lunar Outlaw and everybody. Lunar
Coastal
Outlaw.
Auto Reaction,
Coastal Auto Reaction. They have a YouTube channel.
Old Car Guy.
Old Car Guy. They have their YouTube channel.
Poor old car guy, man. He cut his beard off this week and he's a little shy now.
And you know, he looks a lot younger now, Jason.
He does. He looks great. He looks like his son.
And you know what? I got those tools from Dona's Toolbox.
Dano's Toolbox.
Dano's
Yes, thank you,
Toolbox.
Dano.
I want to thank you for the tools there. Very, very, very nice.
Cool stuff.
I love them. I put them on the side for any particular job. If I need them, I have them handy.
Check out Dano's Toolbox on YouTube and on Instagram. Everybody.
There you go. There you go.
Beautiful. Oh, and Kerry Lewis just came in with a beautiful donation, and he says it's in honor of your 1970 Challenger.
Thank you very much, Kerry. Thank you.
Thank you, Kerry.
Too bad I didn't have my car. I would love to have my car here right now. Show it off to everybody. People come in once in a while and they say, Nick, where's that Kowalski car? And I keep telling them it's in storage right now because winter's all long here. So if it's in my way, I can't. I got to do my customers' cars.
Maybe we'll go visit it this winter?
Maybe it's not far from here. We're going to take a visit if somebody.
If conditions allow.
That's right.
There we go. So,
Man.
Nick, we've been talking for over 40 minutes. If you want to say hello to anybody on the computer, it might be getting close to that time.
All right, let's go. And Manny, what's your thoughts?
I love the C6 transmission.
It is a C6, yeah, heavy duty. It's a big one, eh?
Fuzzy.
Manny can't
C6,
stop staring at the Ford.
390. It's like,
It's
what
got
a
a-
drivetrain.
It's got a great drivetrain. How far does it want to go? I do not know. And you know what? I also thought it might be a Nidler casing.
iron.
Nidler iron. It's not. Is it? I don't see no letter.
Ends on top.
I seen it. Look. It's right here.
Nothing there? Hold on.
I do not feel it.
Give me a sec.
I don't feel it.
No, but.
Oh, the donations keep on coming.
Okay, let's go.
All right, guys.
This one is
I'll
from
keep
Gregorius Anomalos.
Ooh.
Gregorius.
He just
Gregorius.
Anomalous.
Gregorius.
Yes, I've read some of his comments.
There you go. I just want to thank you for letting us be part of your world. Nick, thanks also to George.
Thank you.
And it's fading away as I read it, for the awesome work you do. Thank you,
you.
Gregorius.
Well,
Spectacular name.
like I tell everybody, we try to do our best.
That's a hell of a handle.
But you know, man, I wanted to say something to the audience before I was saying earlier. Back in the day, Manny, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Today, now we're in the 2020. You used to buy a car. You used to go buy a car. For example, you wanted a Chevrolet. You wanted a 427 in your car, but you couldn't get a 427 in your car. So you went to a dealership in Pennsylvania, Don, and you told him I want a 427 69 Camaro, which didn't come. So he'd order you the car, and then the next thing you know, he's changing it to a 427. He orders an L72, takes out the short block, puts it a 427. Then you had Grant Spalding Dodge. They come to you with a Dart 383, they told you I want a 440. He would put you in a 440. Baldwin Motion. And everybody else. I mean, these guys, a lot of dealers in those days, like a speed shop, they did what the customer wanted. Not today. Today, I doubt it very much. And how many of these guys are still doing it today? I really don't know. How many of them are around? I really don't know. So I feel like I took over their place. Customers come here and they told me, Nick, can you take up the 383? I want a 440. I've done it. People come in with an automatic. Can you make it to a 4-speed? I've done it. People come in with a small block. They want to go to a big block. I've done that too. So like I feel like I've taken over their place. Back in those days, you go to a dealer, you tell them what you wanted, you got it. Today, you go buy a Hellcat, okay? For example, you want to go buy a Hellcat, tell them you bought it, it's automatic. Then you tell them to make it a 4.6-speed. I don't think they'll do it. No. They're going to tell you buy another car. That's how it is, you know?
It's too complicated now.
So I feel like I've taken over the world in that case. We're a dying breed. How many guys are going to do the same thing? There is a few people out there that do the same thing I do, but they're less and less. That's why I'm trying to put Vasily on board and Devin to learn this, because we're not here forever. Nope. And these cars they're all going to outlast us, that's for sure. But that's the truth, man. That's the truth.
Your viewers also mentioned Yenko and Mr. Norms.
That's right. That's right.
Also long gone.
Grant Spalding Dodge from Chicago. Yenko, Baldwin Motion. Who's the other guys? There was also Nundy's Automotive down in New Jersey, I believe, where they were with Pontiacs. Then you had Mondello with Oldsmobiles. Everybody had something, and you know, there's a few guys around, not as many like they used to. So now I feel like I get all these clients with the same thing, and they tell me, Nick, like we don't build dragsters here. We do the best we can. A lot of people come in and want a bigger motor, make it to 4-speed, detail in the engine compartment, one complete full restoration, which is Eugene's Charger. So we try to do the best we can and what we can do to cater to our customers. And I've always said, we are focusing, we always did focus on the general person, like a guy, not Bugattis, Ferraris, or these guys that have multi-million-dollar cars, or to go to an elegance car show in Florida. And you know, we just tune in to the regular guy like yourself, who has an average job, has an average salary, and they have the average muscle car. This is what we focus on, this is what we work with. Am I right?
And to make survive whatever we can.
That's
you
right.
know, like when it comes to six-packs, for example. It's not an easy task to get them to work properly, but when you get them working properly, they're amazing. You know, help these people when they need assistance.
And I remember Ricky with the 440 runner when he came in and he said one day, Nick, you make people affordable to keep their muscle cars. You know, I don't charge crazy prices, but you make it affordable for them to own them and keep them and drive. And that is the reason why I'm here.
I hope so, because there aren't many people left.
No, I know. A lot of comments to read?
You certainly do. They're pouring
boy.
in. They're too fast to read.
Go
as
get the
usual.
comments. I'm going to cry over the Cougar a little bit.
Okay, okay, let's go get on board with our viewers.
Say hi to some folks.
And let me say hi. I'm going to try to, it's hard to catch up on, I've been getting, I just want to say, here, let me take off my mask. I'm going to be alone in the room right now. I wanted to say it's hard to catch up with all the emails, phone calls, and a few visitors that we have in the shop. And trying to catch up on the comments. I'll do my best. And let's see what I got with you guys now. Oh boy, here we go. God, they're flying in.
We want to remember that everybody, or not everybody, but a lot of our viewers were celebrating Thanksgiving yesterday. So
Yes, Thanksgiving to everyone. That's right.
howdy, howdy.
And I want to give a special thank you to our Melissa. She's
Our wonderful, competent moderator.
moderator to take care of bad comments.
Don't give her any trouble, you guys. No politics.
Yeah, no politics on our channel. Okay, here we go.
Politics-free zone here.
All right, Motor Rick, I'll never own an electric car. Okay, neither do I. So far, you know, like that Hummer. That Hummer was something, eh? Electric Hummer.
It was, but I'm sure it's a handful too.
Greens from Cincinnati, Ohio. Okay, Dino, thank you, Dino. Gurney Eagle Falcon, well done, Melissa. There you go, Melissa. She's getting good compliments from a few.
Melissa rocks.
Mike Outpost, where did I go? Mike Outpost, January we have Barrett Jackson on auction in Scottsdale. Get ready. Yeah, I watch that auction every January. Poor Man's Mopar Shop. Thank you. Wow, Nick, love the channel. I own a 65 Dodge Dart 2-door sedan project car. Buy some pizza or what have you. Whatever helps you guys get through the workday. Thank you.
Thank you, poor man.
Thank you, poor man.
We just made you a little poorer.
Thank you. Yeah. Just made it for good point. Jeff Hamlin, Virginia Beach checking in. Jeff, thank you. From Virginia Beach. Todd, I'd like to convert a 72 Cougar to electric. Whoa, that's going to be something, eh?
Wow.
Well, that's a new one. Okay,
We're full for now.
we're full for now. We're not there yet. Let me tell you. That's a new one. I didn't expect that one.
Send us a picture.
Eric Ball. Dr. Nick, thanks for what you do. It's my pleasure, man. Thank you very much. Bandit, hello, happy Thanksgiving. I'm glad you're doing well. Greetings to everyone. Love you, Nick. Thank you, Bandit.
Just got to show this one. There's
And
the
this one
Chief.
here. Okay, Mark Hammer, the big fire department
Here
from
come the
Arkansas.
trucks.
Look at those fire trucks. You can't miss that, you guys. Hey, Nick, Manny, George. Happy Thanksgiving. Be safe doing little deer hunting here in Arkansas. Do you guys hunt? Yeah, I don't hunt, but we have friends that do go hunting. Yes. Yes.
Do you want to tell the story of Ronnie, who's been hunting the same moose year
Oh,
after year now?
I've got a friend of mine. His name is Ron. He's a taxi cab, and he's trying to get this moose.
Yeah, the same
Bull,
moose.
he
Calls
call-
it Bullwinkle.
calls it bullwinkle. He's been trying to get it for a few years now, and he's never got it.
And he said this year he found its remains. It died
Yeah,
of old age.
it died of old age. You know, he's been trying to get that bullwinkle moose for so many years, and never did because I kept telling my friend Ronnie that moose, right?
Yeah.
That moose will outsmart you, and it did all its life. He did it.
It won the moose.
It won. Coastal Auto Reaction, 27. You know, Lucas. This is for how great you guys are. When I got hit with this blood clot, you guys were the first to wish me well. Still telling people to head over and sub. And thank you. Support everyone. Sub to Nick's Garage and the gang. Thank you, Lucas.
Thank you, Lucas. Feel
You
better
guys,
soon, man.
yeah, get well, buddy. Get well, because when you get well, we got to build that engine. So stay tuned.
We're all pulling
Here's
through.
another one. Jim, $20. Wow, thank you, Jim. Thank you.
You're amazing, Jim.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next one, Tony Poor. No politics is how you keep your fans. Thank you.
That's it.
Thanks for your work. Enjoy the education you share. Thank you, Jason. I like to show my knowledge, whatever I know. Like I still learn new things every day. And I just joined the FBBO forum for B-Bodies only. I just joined it a few days ago. I'd like to help as much as I can with everybody that owns a Mopar, because that's the Mopar forum. And sometimes if I need help or looking for something, I'll make a comment, reply, and see what you guys can help me with anything. So we got to work as one big team, and that's what I'm all about. So thank you guys.
Well,
John, Patty, hi,
I'll
Nick.
find you there now, I bet, Nick.
Oh, you're right, eh?
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things to do, eh? Reading emails, phone calls, working. God, I got no time for my family. Wow.
We should thank them in every show.
I got to thank my family because, look, tonight is Friday night. I'm here instead of being at home.
That's it. We'll send you home soon.
Okay, John. Hi from North Carolina. Thank you, John. David, here. Ed, everyone help the channel out on Patreon. Ed on the Ridge. I knew Ed. I knew it.
There's our Ed. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Mel. You rock. Okay, that's from Coastal Auto Reaction. Who loves you, baby? That was Telly Savalas, right? You remember that one, eh? Kojak with the bald head on that rear end we brought in. That was
What we were talking about a car. Which car did he
the
drive?
differential from the 69 Charger that Roger brought in.
That's what it was.
The Charger 500. Okay. Leroy R. Nick, what are the sum of... Where did it go? I just lost it. I just lost it. Where did it go? Leroy, Nick, what are some of the problems with stroking old small block engines? Well, there's not really problems. If you want to stroke on a small block engine like a Chevy, it's very easy. You buy a stroker kit for a 3.3 and you do it. If you look at this 360 stroked out to a 426, you buy the right stuff, bottom end, right pistons, connector rods, crankshaft combination, get the clearances right, it'll go good. Don't worry about it.
Just make sure it's not already 30 over when you buy it.
That's right. Try to buy a standard block and start with a 30 over. Try not to go out to the maximum overboard, 60 plus. You know, you start weakening the cylinders and, you know, you're adding more power. You want to make sure you have thick cylinders. Unless you have sonic test the cylinders for the thickness, and then you're okay.
So maybe that's the hardest part about doing it, is finding the parts.
That's right. You know, all aftermarket. When it comes to stroker kits, everything's available aftermarket.
But finding that block, I mean.
Yeah, find a good block is what counts. Darren's Mopar Express. Nick explained that duration and lift means on camshaft in the short, sweet. Thanks. Okay, the lift is how much the valve opens off the cam lobe. Duration is how much time is involved with the valve staying open in the cylinder on a cycle. For example, the lift is here. Let's say this is your rocker, push rod, and the cam. The lift is how much it opens, you know, away from the seat. Let's say 500, which is a half an inch. Duration is how much it opens, how long it stays open. It opens and closes. Or you can have a duration of, let's say, 200. That's your duration. And then you have a duration of 270. That's my duration. So more time involved when you have more duration of opening time, and less time when you have less duration. Lift, the more lift you have, the more it opens towards the piston. So there you go. I said it quick, fast. I don't know if I hope I said it correctly. That's the difference between duration and lift.
Well done.
Sean, Nick, what an average refresh run? Oh, what's an average refresh run? It depends. When I take apart the engine, it all depends. I can't give you a figure on that. David Lee. Hi, Nick, from Dave Lee, Altoona, Pennsylvania. Thank you, David. Hey, old car guy was done 8 Easter. Let's go support him. He is a great guy. Okay, Coastal Auto Car, right here. Old car auto guy. Another guy, Eugene.
That was just old car guy. He dropped the auto.
Okay, here we got Eugene Castles. Hi, Nick, George. Been watching since the beginning. The parts of the Charger look brand new.
Hey, Gene.
Eugene, we're still chasing parts. We're still fixing parts. I seen Roger. You were here earlier. I have parts coming in, parts going out, gathering pieces. You should be getting that yellow chip soon.
Yeah, it's in the mail.
I wanted to ask you, I also got you the pistons, the eagle rods, the crank. It's all out, getting balanced. The block is bored out. I did not deck it yet. Now I'm going to wait for you. We're going to get into that conversation very soon. And there was something else I wanted to ask him. Okay, anyways, we'll get to that. Don't worry. But anyways, you saw what we got. I got you the air cleaner. I found you the carburetor. I bought a few of them. I didn't know the 440 automatic with an AC was a different number. But I got you the correct one. 440 automatic, non-AC. I sent it to Donnie Oki in Cortes, Ontario to get it restored for you. Bring it here so I could tune it to the engine we're going to build. What else was there?
And we saw Roger today who said he's nearly finished all the metal work on the car. Then
Yeah.
it'll be all body work from there.
That's right. After that, he's going to do body work, trying to fix the metal straight. He's put the two little patches he's working on next week on the quarter panel.
That's the last of it.
He's installed the floor pan in the trunk. He's painted the interior. I think you got pictures on that.
Yeah.
It's coming good. It's coming good.
Once again, subscribe to the channel to see all this, guys.
You guys, if you want to see all this up going with the Charger 500, subscribe to my channel. And I got to thank Eugene. What was that? Where was it?
Says
Eric
Eugene
bought
must
George.
be going insane by now.
Eric says you rock, George.
Thank you, Eric.
Hey, Mr. Eugene. There's Richard saying hello to Eugene.
Everybody's getting to know Eugene. He's very busy in the comments. He answers everybody's questions. Very involved.
That
So
is
thank you for
something.
that.
Eugene, I see you're involved with every comment that
Love that.
if they talk about you or your car, you're a good man. You answer them all. That's good, man. That's what we're all about, man. This is what we're building. Friendship. What you call what's the word they use there on? I forgot. You know, when we get together as a group, we all become friends. Have something to talk about.
We're a community here.
That's right. We're one big community.
It's a
Kendall,
bunch.
hey Nick, call Mancini Detroit. They should have the 440 Magnum pipe plate. Mancini Racing. That's true. That's one place I didn't check. Thank you, man. I'll check it out.
Melissa's saying I missed something there. Ken, I'll check my Facebook after the broadcast. See what I missed. Sorry about that.
Bandit, Nick, have a shout out too. Okay, we'll have one after.
When he gets home.
Big Murph, community. That's right. Thank you. Camaraderie, Brad Kaufman. Camaraderie. Camaraderie. What's that?
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Like between soldiers, they have good camaraderie.
Okay,
They're all
good.
comrades.
All right, thank you, Brad. Thank you. Tim Butler, hey, thank you, Nick. I'm so glad I sent you my car to you. Tim, I took apart your engine. I'm surprised. Well, they had the same pistons, standard bore, regular connector rods, expensive rockers, short push rods by quarter inch to 3/8. Anyways, there's a lot of things to go through. I'm going to call you next week. There's a lot of things I didn't like about it, and you know, you did a good job. I mean, you had a good point there down. I don't know what the vibration was. I did not find it. It's all got factory rods, factory pistons, factory crank. I do not know, but it doesn't matter right now. We're going to tear it all down. We're going to start from scratch. We're going to put some Eagle rods. We're going to build it way over 400 horsepower. Eagle rods. We're going to zero deck it, put new pistons. We're going to do porting on the heads. And I'm aiming for what? 425, 440, maybe 450 horsepower in your engine.
Be a beast.
It's going to be a beast that can't wait to put on the dynamometer. So slowly but surely, let me start working on it. But yes, at a good point to take it apart. So Tim, stay tuned.
They're asking about the Fury, Nick.
Oh, the Fury. The Fury's in the back. It's not going anywhere, you guys. Don't worry. There's the title right there. It's the back of the computer. Anyways, it doesn't matter. It's not going anywhere. What else? Oh, Tim, I also fixed your cylinders. I got you the speaker, got the radio, got back. There's a lot of little things. Like I told you, every car comes with a list. So Tim, we're working on it. Plus, my friend is back here tomorrow to work on the to install the speaker and the radio for me, because we want to make sure the radio works good. We have the cylinders installed in your doors. They got them working. Now I'm going to start working on your engine. And back to Eugene again. If you notice the radiator, I got it back. It's painted. It's got a brand new 3-core. It is the original radiator to your car. 053 is the last 3 digits. I have it. That's going back in your car. I want to buy the Fury and make a cop car out of her. Justin, send me an email. I don't know. It stopped raining here. Okay. Where was that?
They're talking about the snow that's coming to Chicago this weekend.
Oh, wow.
They're
Okay.
expecting to get walloped.
And, you know, if the streets were dry, I would love to drive that GTX outside, eh? I could
not
take it
quite.
for a drive, but it's with the streets, and I don't want to take it for a
We
drive.
got a little bit of snow earlier in the week. There's still some out there.
Here's Don. He's asking about the Torque Monster bevel there. That car is ready to be delivered, but right now it's in storage for the winter. It'll be shipped there in the springtime, back to New York State.
Ready to go.
Don, are you keeping the frames on the car? Well,
So far.
so far, yeah, they're staying on the car. Yes.
I'll let you in on a secret, guys. I like that car.
Scott-
I wish I could have it.
Scott's telling us put the car on the roof. 6 stoves, cold air and warm lake equals snow. That's correct,
That's
eh?
what they call the lake effect. That's what's about to happen in Chicago, apparently.
Wow.
You're
Yeah.
getting in on the end of the
And
conversation.
and of course Chicago's right beside a big lake.
That's it.
Just like Milwaukee, am I correct?
Indeed.
Okay. Green Bay Packers and Chicago Bears.
There's old car guy.
Nice. What's this here? Nice job you did on the Kowalski. Thank you, Porgy. Thank
Old
you.
car guy's asking if you ever had a beard.
No, I never had a beard.
But one hell of a mustache back in the 70s.
Yeah,
guys.
I used to have a mustache back in the 70s.
Oh boy.
No, not anymore. I took it off and never again.
That was one cookie duster.
Yeah. Jason, hey, Nick and George and Manny, I still haven't had any luck with my Dakota stalling problem. That is something yeah, I cannot fix over a phone or something. There's a lot of things you have to go through. Stalling could be caused by many things, so I cannot answer you that.
He's getting his hands on that one.
Sean, Nick, what would you have changed in a racer that ran alcohol to gas? Oh, quite a few things, let me tell you. It depends on how far you want to go with it. There's another Kendall Shore. What's faster, the Kowalski or the... Oh, did you see this? Close auto reaction again. Look at this.
Oh,
Lucas, come on,
Put
man.
your
Don't worry
wallet
about
away,
it.
man.
Put your wallet away, man. Just get better. Don't worry about
I
us.
just love you as you are. Nick, I just want to let you know we've gone over an hour, but you can stay as long as you
Okay,
like.
let me try to answer as many as I can, man. This is too much. I wish I could just read every one of them.
Yeah, we go back and look at them later, guys, but there's so many, and we keep making new videos. We keep getting new comments. We're not ignoring you. We're doing our best.
Yep, thank you. Gurney's asking, hey guys, how did the stickers work out? Which stickers?
Oh, is that the gentleman who sent us the giant pile of stickers from
Oh,
Australia?
yeah, that's right.
There
That's
we
probably
are.
him.
Oh, man, we've already got a couple on the fridge. I've
Yeah,
got
we
one in
got-
my car.
You got them everywhere. A little here, a little there, everywhere. Yeah,
We're
they're
gonna have
good.
Stickers for life.
They're good, man.
Thank you for that. That was a huge collection.
Ronald says that 413 would be nice in that Fury. Bring it up, put it in. I don't know. 413, I haven't seen one of those for a long time. Hard Rod D or Gorla May. Gorjame. That's from Van Bogoff.
Not quite
Ron-
sure what that says.
No? Mike Schmidt. Greetings from Switzerland. At 1 o'clock in the morning, I go to sleep. Good night, Mike. Good night,
Sleep
Michael.
well. Sweet dreams.
Sweden, eh? Desolate suffer. Dodge sucks. Buy a Toyota. Why? Dodge sucks. They don't suck. They're still in business.
Yeah, Toyotas are pretty good too, though, I must admit. I love my Camry.
Yeah, my Toyota's a good make. Nothing wrong with Toyota. Scott, I had deep fried turkey yesterday. I know. It was Thanksgiving. Good for you guys. Jeffrey, nope. CW, what's the latest on the 427 Ford? We had it on the dyno. It's done. It's true. We haven't put it on YouTube yet, eh? The
Yeah, I've been
427.
saving that dyno.
You could show it. You could show it. You know what? We finished.
It might be the week after next.
Okay, now a week or two, you might see it on. It's going to be on our YouTube channel. We did do the testing. We finished it. Went through pace with my client, which was not on YouTube because he came later on. But yes, we did run the dyno. Everything went well.
When
And
the
the
camera
engine.
was there, you had a little bit of lifter troubles, but you
Yes.
changed those after the camera.
Yes,
was there.
that's right. When we had it on camera, we had some lifter noises. We had to change about 6 or 7 lifters, but we ended up buying 16 new lifters, put it in, reran it, finally got it going okay. Then my client came in, we put it to the pace at 5,800 RPM, I believe it was. Everything went well, and then he took the engine home. There you go, 427.
Thanks for the question.
Okay, here was max RPM. What's the correct initial time for 57 shade with the 57 with the 4-bar carb? Ah,
Oh boy.
it all depends. Most times it's in the mid 30s at the full throttle. I mean at the full maximum advance. Hey CR, you ever reach out to those people on the 7374 Chevelle? Okay, that's another one. Thanks, Melissa. There's one from Old Car from Jason. I want to, Nick. I want to. Ronald Stripe. Ronald Spice. Poor man's mobile shop. The guy who said Dodge sucks. He needs someone else's pain. Never mind.
That's what we call a troll online.
Okay.
Never mind, folks.
You guys here. Where's Eugene tonight? He's at home.
Home in Texas, we
he's
believe.
he's in Texas. Good evening, Nick. Will the Trill. Thank you. Good evening. Ken Lamp, first time greetings from Maine. Enjoy your show. Ken Lamp, thank you, Ken, from Maine.
Beautiful Maine. Love that state.
Laugh out loud, max RPM. Corey, hey Nick and George, love your videos. Thank you, Corey.
Thanks, Corey.
Eugene is here. Yes, he is.
That's the
You guys are always talking back and forth on the comments. Good for you guys.
There he is.
Jim G, I've been to Canada a few times. We build helicopters for your military. Canada's awesome. Love your videos, Nick. And we have Bell Helicopter here in near Maribel.
That we do. Thank
Good,
you, Jim.
yeah.
And thank you for your donation earlier.
Ed, I have been here since the start. There you go, Ed.
Never misses it.
Eugene is always right from the beginning on our live show.
Thank you, Eugene.
After all, we always talk about his car every live show.
Pretty much. It's a
You know,
star.
yeah, it's a star. You know, even though the car's not here, we always have something coming in or going out to get done. So we're always moving. Like, you know, I always telling people I want to do a full restoration within a year or so, and drive it.
Here's
you
a
know,
question. What's next for the dyno?
what's next for the dyno? I believe if the 3T comes in from Lunar Outlaws, I'll be putting that on. That's not a build, it's just to be testing. It was also built with Uncle Tony's garage. It wasn't finished, so Brian took it back to Albany, New York. He did a upfresh or something with it, fixed out the oil pressure problem, he figured it out.
Check out his channel for all that info.
You guys check out his channel, check it out. He's got a nice YouTube channel, talks about cars also. And he's setting us up the 3T so we can put it back in the dyno that we never finished last year. And we were all guessing on what kind of horsepower it's going to make. So you know what, let's put on the dyno, let's make sure it's running good. We get the correct timing, get the right temperatures, the oil pressure is good. Then we're going to put it to the pace and see what it really does.
I hope Brian has a better day the next time.
I hope so too.
First one was rough.
That's right. And Will Fannin, I'll check it out. Okay, check it out, Will. Anthony D, the Gurney got spare room center caps laying around in Melbourne. Ooh, that I don't know.
Wow.
Paul, I see you have an electric water pump drive when you're dyno testing. How much power does it take to drive? It takes about 5 to 7 horsepower when you have a pulley on a water pump with a belt. I've done that before. 5 to 7 horsepower.
Nick uses the electric one so he can control the temperature better.
Yeah, that's right. And you know, electric water pump, you control the temperature too. You can cool it down while the engine's not running. You know, you pick up speed. It's a lot easier with the electric water pump. Hello from Rajesh. Hello from Sacramento, California. Thank you, Rajesh.
Big California.
Rob's Moper, hi Nick crew. Looking forward to seeing my engine in one of your videos. Bring it up here and we'll do our best to show it off for you.
Boy.
Steve C. Nick, my next door neighbor had a 65 Polora back in the 70s. Remember the grill?
Oh boy.
65 Polora? I don't remember the grill. Do you?
I can't describe it to you, but I remember 65 Polaris. They were just great, big, long, straight lines.
Yeah, I know. You know, I gotta say one thing. Like all these old cars, all have character. It's always like I said, they're human design. They're beautiful cars.
Those mid 60s, man. That's when I went nuts.
Yeah, that's right. Josh Royce, have you ever met Mr. Norms? Nice guy. Have you ever met him? I think I did a few years ago back in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Wow. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. Nice. Stephen Mims, DC is the house. DC's in the house. Okay, Nick tried to send. Well, how come I can't? Look at this one. Jeffrey's asking a question. Jeffrey Campbell, Nick trying to send you money. How come I can't? What am I doing wrong? That I don't know.
You need to be logged in to YouTube, which I guess you are because you're commenting. Then they need to have your payment information so they can bill your credit card if you send us a donation. But most of all, we're just glad that you're here and you're watching. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Thank you for watching.
Here's Rajesh. We can't wait to see the Charger 500 be painted. Believe me, when we get in the paint booth, when they're going to be shooting it yellow, we're going to put cameras everywhere on the head, on the gun. It's going to be awesome. I know they're going to get wasted with fumes, but you know what? We got to do it.
We're going to use the GoPros. I'm not taking my nice camera in there.
What happened to the Buick Grand National? Richard is asking. We did the exhaust system and it's gone. Oh, and then there was another Grand National, which was the engine blown. Well, right now he took it back home and until he has the funds to fix it in the future.
Very important question from Kendall Short.
Yeah, my wife wants to know if you like chocolate chip cookies. Do I like chocolate chip cookies? What do you call these? Chips Ahoy.
The answer is yes, Kendall.
The answer is yes. There you go. Yeah, we have them on coffee time, coffee breaks in the morning. We are always munching on cookies, and yes, chocolate chip is one of my favorites.
Can't go wrong with cookies around this shop.
You can. No, you cannot. Pedro, see you. Look at this guy. Pedro is watching us from Mexico. Great show. Thank you, Pedro. Thank you. A lot of Pedros in Mexico. It's a real Mexican name, hey?
I think it's Peter, isn't it, in Mexico?
I don't know, but I've been to Mexico a few times. I've been to Tijuana. I've been there.
Nice.
And then I've been with the family in What's the other places called?
Cancun, perhaps?
Cancun and Acapulco. Is it Acapulco?
Yeah, there you go.
No, but not Tijuana. I went with a few friends of mine when we drove down to from Montreal to Sacramento, then down to San Diego, Yellow Grove, and then into Tijuana.
Did you go across a normal border crossing? Or
No, that border crossing, man, between California and Mexico, man, there were helicopters everywhere. Wow. Talk about security. Wow. You don't see that up here in Canada.
Wow, Tijuana, that's a party town, eh?
Tijuana, that's a party town. You better believe it. Nick is getting homemade chocolate chip cookies in the future. Okay, Bill, thank you.
We hope so.
Okay, here. Bandit, is there a country, Nick, is there a country donuts out there? Country? We have donuts here. All kinds.
Here's somebody who claims he has a pie plate. We're going to show that one.
Okay, open your check engine flashing light on my Chev 6-liter. Thanks. Magnum. Hi, Nick. Have a 440 Miami biplate brand new. Can I send it to you from Oklahoma? Wow. Is it for a 69? Sure. From
We're jotting
Oklahoma?
down your number. Nick's going to give you a call.
Yes. Take it down the number, George. 405-714. Sure, I'd love to buy it off you.
And now that we've written down your number, we're going to delete your message so it doesn't stay on the internet.
Yeah. Thank you very much. It's Magnum. Oh, this guy, what's his name? I'll call him next week. Thank you, Magnum. I'm looking for a pie plate for 69 440 Magnum. Okay. Here we go.
I accidentally deleted the wrong message. Sorry, Joe. I deleted the wrong one.
One of the best times you have gotten from a Pontiac 400. We're building one right now, Peter. It's coming in a couple of weeks. It's a Pontiac 68 GTO. We're building a 400. So stay tuned for that in the future. Here's a pie plate. We got this from, this is going to be for Eugene's 440.
That's right.
What else am I looking for, Eugene? Wait up, there's something else.
Oh, you wanted that dash pad you were looking for Roger.
Oh, 72 Dodge Polora. Anybody knows where I can get a non-AC dash pad in black for a 72 Dodge Polora? If you guys do, please make a comment on my channel or send me an email or phone me or whatever. I'd like to help out Roger on his build on that 72 Polora.
You'll find the email on our About page.
There you go. We're all there.
Also, we're coming up to the holidays. Just a quick advertisement. You'll find lots of interesting stuff on the store tab, including a new mug this week.
Yeah, check us on merchandise, you guys. We have a lot of good stuff. This is one of my favorites right here, the mug.
And we appreciate it. It supports the channel, and that helps us a lot.
And you know, George has been buying a lot of new equipment lately. Batteries, cameras, microphones. Well, I don't know what you're coming up with new things all the time, George. You freak me out.
I want to make the show look good.
Now you gotta get a bigger vehicle to put all this equipment in.
Yeah, working on it.
You're working on it, eh? Okay. Mexico Hariba from Borgoff. Mexico Hariba. Mexico. Arriba. Classic Drivers Garage. Nick's moderate is on the ball. Sure is, let me tell you.
Thank you, Melissa.
That's Melissa. She's doing a great job. Hi, Nick. Just got home. Larry, stay safe, buddy. William, Furlong, pins on 57 camera lifter issues. Good, engine or no? You know what? I heard a lot about this 5.7. The lifters are getting damaged. They're saying they're not getting well lubricated. I've never done one yet here, but we have a few customers with a 5.7 Hemi engine. One of them is my brother's Dodge Ram, which is a 2005 or a 2006. And I have another couple of customers with a 5.7, 2008 and a 2000, I don't know, 2010 maybe. They're all 5.7s. We have no issues with them whatsoever. I've heard about them, never seen any come into my shop, and I have a lot of customers with these cars, or pickups, I say. I don't know any troubles. And you know, there was a video done by Uncle Tony's Garage that he was doing a lot of explaining on this issue. So check him out. He's got his own channel on YouTube. It's called UTG, Uncle Tony's Garage in Tennessee. And he'll give you all the details on that 5.7.
There you go.
Okay, Bill K, can you rebuild my small block Chevy 350 and put it in a 94 GMC Sonoma? Another one. Oh, no. That's a lot of work to put that V8 in a little Sonoma. Not now, man. We're full this year. We're full.
This is one of the nice parts about being Nick. He gets to choose his job.
Yeah, just Mike. Hey, Nick, can you put a 6-pack setup on a 426 Hemi?
There's a line on the dash pad as well.
No, I cannot put a 6-pack. Oh, yeah. Dante's Moped dash pad.
Taking a note.
Dante's. Yeah, I know Dante's. I know them. Okay. Dante's dash pad 72 Polaro. Okay, thank you. Where's that? Thank you, Von Bogroff.
Nope, take it.
I can't. Von Bogroff. Von Bogroff. Thank you.
Bogroff.
Sorry about
I
that.
believe we're
Von
sitting close to that.
Bogroff. That's it.
Our generous friend.
Hey, there's a good one. Thomas is saying, George, you need that fuel to carry all that gear. Good point, Thomas.
I'd like that. I'd like that.
And you know, it's you know, we should have kept the engine in the car instead of pulling out that 440.
The only way that car could be cooler is if it was a station wagon.
The station wagon. Eh?
65 Fury station wagon, I would give my left leg for that thing.
You know what? I love station wagons. I love them better than minivans. Let me tell you.
Oh yeah, any day. Any
Yeah,
day.
I
It's a
do.
minivan.
I really do. They don't make them anymore.
You hear that, Big Three? Somebody make a station wagon.
Sorry, look at this. Sorry, what was that?
Why doesn't the Big Three make one anymore?
Nobody makes a station wagon anymore. I don't know why.
We had that Magnum, but it was barely a wagon.
Nick, how much would you pay for a 472 Hemi 8500? A good price? It's a good price if it's not damaged, if it's built right. Yes, it's a good price. Once you have it dyno tested before you buy it and see what it does, and then you take it from there. There you go.
Ford Flex, not awful, true.
You guys have Vice Grip Garage. Best channels on YouTube. Here we go. Joe is telling us that Vice Grip Garage and Nick's Garage are the best YouTube channels.
Wow, thank you for mentioning us in such good company.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you. Francois, 5% need clean out that's right. 5% need clean oil all the time. That's a good point. They sure need good, so do the oil changes very often, then you'll be safe.
I think that's good advice for any engine that uses oil.
That's true. Francois is good on that. Francois, very good point, Francois. Here it is. No, not that Moped. The oil you use is imported on the 5.7. That's very true. You should be using the correct oil also. Eric, now have you taken Kawasaki to the track? No, I did not take Kawasaki to the track yet.
Oh boy.
And I probably won't. I didn't build it to go racing with it. I just want to beat it up and down the street here and then go cruising with it. And then go to a few car shows and show it off. You know, people were asking me, it was a very short summer because I only went to one car show. I didn't stay there very long. It was a very cold night. And then hardly anybody seen my car. So hopefully next year I could show it to the world.
Well, I've seen it on YouTube.
And don't forget Scott's Pizza from Poor Man's Moped Shop. Challenger station wagon with a Hellcat motor would be nice. Thomas, that's a good one. Thomas, that's a good one. Mr. Mike, hey Nick, we love you in Cleveland, Ohio. Thank you. Cleveland. Coastal Auto Reaction. Just waiting to hear. Okay. No, it has a camshaft valve train issues. That's right. RC, how do you bore and stroke a turkey? I don't know. Okay, Paul, where's Paul? 67 Wildcat 430. How much would you take to build it when it's off the road? 67 Wildcat 430. How much would it take to rebuild? It's hard to say. You know, I like to take apart engines then give a price. I don't want to say. I don't want to give a price for that without seeing the engine. Okay, David, is roller conversion on an LA small block worth it? Yeah, if you do it right. But you know what? You know, it all depends. You can put a roller cam in those blocks, but the thing is, if you have high lift cam, high duration, a lot of spring pressure, then there's a lot of oil in the roller lifter that, you know, in the lifter valley, there's not enough material in there to hold it in place, so don't go too wild on it. Todd, love station wagons with rear facing seats way in the back. Yeah, like the old days. I love that. You're right, Todd. Will the Thrill. No, Will the Trill. Yeah, Will the Trill.
Thank you, Will.
How would you like to build on this and rebuild a Super Sport Fury GT Tribute with a 500 horsepower 472 Hemi? Yeah, I'd love to build that. A Fury with a Hemi. Wow. I always had that in mind, but I never did make one.
Let's do it.
Yeah, it is. Hope you enjoy your weekend. Nick, stay safe. Thanks. Edge2 Sword. Thank you, Eric Miller. Oh, okay. Classic Drivers Garage. Nick, did you E? What's that? Do you know? Nick, did you E? I don't know what that means. Look at this. This is for Paris, France. Oh, this is Kiki. Hey, Kiki, that's the guy who took pictures of our V8 Passion magazine. How about a duel between those two Kawasaki cars? Keep up the good work. That's it, Kiki. All the way from Paris, France. Am I correct? Yes, from Paris, France.
Why don't you try a few words in French for them, Nick?
Bonjour, Kiki. Comment ça va? It's too much. He's in France.
Nick does live in Quebec, but he doesn't
Hey,
speak French.
Oui, prochaine fois tu passes ici, là, à Montréal, passez dans mon garage, s'il vous plaît. Je vais avec vous pour manger grec dans la même place. Comme la dernière fois, tu vas, what do you call the place? Forgot the place. that restaurant, Elunda, Greek food, Elunda restaurant. So next time you come here, we'll go together.
The best.
Dans même place.
The best.
Classic Driver's Garage. Work on the Jensen this summer? Yes. Well, no, didn't work on that. It's going to come very soon. I think in a couple of weeks when that GTX is delivered, the next car coming in here is a 440 Jensen.
That'll be cool.
That'll be cool, yeah. Have you ever messed with a Boss 429? Kevin? No, I've never did. I've seen him, but I've never worked on a Boss 429. I'd love to, but I never have. Scott Kovac, have a good night, Nick. Good night, Scott. Okay, Todd Kelka. Hey, Nick. Bonjour from Guelph, Ontario. Eric Miller. Nick is a man of many talents. Whatever I could. David. Oui, laugh out loud. Well, I don't know. Favorite mobile big block ignition? I go with the Chrysler ignition. It works for me. Bandit. Nick, say hi to my girl, Aileen, for me, please. Thanks so much. Aileen, hello, Aileen.
Hello, Aileen.
There you go. From Nick's Garage, Aileen. Hello. Can you fit a 392M in a Dodge Ram 1500 Sport Shorty? I don't know. I never tried. Stefan, thank you. Very fine show. Thank you. Old car guy. Later, guys. I have to prep for my live stream. Okay, Jason. Good luck with it, buddy. H2 Squared, Eric. That tow truck I had was a 410 Mercury, and it was the fastest tow truck around. I worked on the Boss 429. Nice. Good for you, Edge. That's it. Stop there.
There's still more, but
Okay.
we are over an hour and a half.
We're
now.
over,
We're
eh?
coming up.
Okay, you know what? Hey, what's this here? Okay, Melissa, that they are in Quebec, Canada. That's right. We are in Quebec, Canada. A lot of guys are asking where we are.
Yep. The
I
city's
can't-
called Laval, just north of Montreal.
Hey, I want to ask Kiki, c'est quelle heure dans Paris maintenant? What time is it in Paris?
It's 5 hours ahead of us, so he's coming up on midnight.
I don't know. Kiki, what time?
12:30.
C'est quelle heure
C'est
en
minuit
France?
et demi.
Oui, c'est quelle heure? Maintenant. It's going to come up, eh? The bandit. Thank you, Nick and George. There we go. Todd Miltish. Have a nice night, Nick. Thank you. Okay, giving the video a thumbs up.
Thanks,
Ed on
everybody,
the
for
ridge.
watching.
Ed on the ridge. Ed, I was asking you, you know my car? I don't know if you want to call it a tribute or a clone, but you know what? It is the real thing what Kowalski drove. It's a U-code. It's exactly what it is. A 4-speed with a Dyno 60. Except the only thing I did was paint my car white and call it Kowalski. Can't beat that, man. Hey, that's cool. Yep. And like he said this morning, I read his comments. He says, Nick, you call it whatever you want. It's perfect. Thank you, Ed.
Boy. Thank you, Ed.
Eric Miller, that is cool. Those 410s are nice engines. I thought they're building one. 420 parts are so expensive now. They sure are. Gary Anthony, hi from Oshawa, Ontario. Green Eagle, Falcon. Good day, Nick. Have you worked on a 3-film Windsor Green Eagle engine? No, not yet. François, haha, Nick, tu parles bien français. Bon, je parle un peu. Merci. When you're putting Lunar's 380 back on the dyno, when it comes here, at the moment I have a chance, I'll put it back on the dyno. Thanks, Nick and George. That's from Brad. Brad O'Connor. Thank you, Brad.
Appreciate it, Brad.
Mr. Gwager, whatever. I need the front bumper for my City Fury 3 in Belleville, Ontario. Hey, that's where I went for my my summer vacation for a few days. I was in Belleville, Ontario.
Beautiful place.
Will the Trill. The Hemi Power Sport Fury GT would be badass. The Pump Crazy paint with white hood stripes, with white vinyl top and white interior. Even with a manual pistol grip would be cool. Wow, that would be too much.
That would be very cool.
Yeah, Scarlett Kovacs. My car is a 64.5 Mustang 260 V8 Hurst 3-speed. Wow. Okay, Pump Crazy is a great color. Sure is. Okay, I was hoping Kiki would answer us from France.
I think he did. He said he liked your French, didn't he?
What's it that? Let me see. Je parle français and je parle un peu. Where is it?
Never mind, Nick. We've got.
I'm surprised we
hundreds
didn't. I'm surprised we got no Greeks on tonight. Ela repetia puxas, né? No Greeks. Anyways, prochaine fois, next time. Didn't for now.
There you go.
Anyways, I want to say a very special thank to all you viewers for joining us tonight here. I just want to say I'm selling a 70 Challenger 18 Plum Crazy. Send me an email. Maybe I can find your customer.
You can't stop reading those comments.
Yeah, I like to read these comments all night long, but they're not going to stop. Anyways, I want to say a special thanks to you guys. It's been, we've been over an hour, but, you know, it's been a long day for me here. I want to say, I was dying of thirst here now. I want to say thanks to you guys. Thanks for staying tuned with us tonight and joining us. I wanted to take a tour of what I've done in my shop this past week. I wanted to keep you guys updated. I'm sure you guys want to know what's going on. So there you have it. I took an hour and a half to show you guys. I answered as much as I can. And now the most important thing, I wanted to thank you guys, my viewers, my Patreon supporters, and everyone else that has sent me flags in the past and gifts and everything so forth. So if you guys, all you want to do for me is just to subscribe, share, and like. And that's it. And you guys check out our merchandise. If you buy that stuff, you're supporting our channel. And that's the thank you I want to give to all of you guys.
We appreciate you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Have a great night, everybody. See you
good night.
Monday with a new video.
And good night to all.